Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through. We'll be looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally new ones for the book. We're getting to those tricky coins. We've just got Northern Ireland, Wales and England for out of the 4 Commonwealth games. We've only found 1 so far. Olympic Beijing handover, and then the Navy centenary with the flag error. Otherwise we're complete, but having this few coins left does not guarantee we'll be finishing anytime soon, because we've got some very tricky ones left. So let's get into this bag and see if we're lucky today. Okay then, bag number 1. Let's see what it's got in store for us. So that's the Technologies design, the definitive standard non-commemorative design used on £2 coins up to and including 2015. There are some lower minted years, just not desirable enough that I keep an eye out for them. Our first find is a nice one. It's a smidge over face value, Robert Burns. A good start. It's not a particularly common coin, hence a small premium. Right, bag number 1 complete. We found something though. Always a positive. But with plenty more bags to go, we shall see if we continue the luck. There we go, Shakespeare's Comedies. This is the rarest of the 3 Shakespeare coins. It's a very popular set, hence it's got a bit more value over face value. We'll check the edge inscription as well. All the world's a stage, that is correct. I check all the 2016s when I remember during the video for edge inscription errors, because 2016 seems to have been a bad year for the Royal Mint and their edge inscriptions. So at the end of the video I will check through all the coins, the other commemoratives and these definitives, to see if there are any other errors amongst them all. Active Union there, check for the rotation error. That doesn't have it. Because yeah, a few of the errors we do look for on the video, not everything that's possible to find because that would take far too long. But you never know, you've got to keep looking for these potential error coins, because they would make for exciting finds should you find one. But no, ideally we want some of the missing commemoratives. That's realistically what we're looking for, although I wouldn't grumble at some of the duplicating some of the things like Mary Rose or Navy Centenary. Another Shakespeare one here. This is Tragedies. This is the middle of the road, not the rarest but not the most common. Edge inscription, what a piece of work is a man. Of course this is the £2 coin that I found with an edge inscription in the past. It's been a long time since I found one, but they are still out there, because I do see a few. I have seen quite a few in my time at the Britannia Coin Company, and they are certainly exciting finds. But you just got to keep checking them. Keep checking them. Eventually you might be lucky enough to come across one. There's the Army Centenary. Right, rotation error is fine. Well, rotation is fine, doesn't have the error. For King and Country, correct edge inscription. Put that up the top because it's a very common coin. In fact, it doesn't have the highest mintage of commemorative £2 coins, but it does come up more often than others. Right, 2015, Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait is going to be something. I would imagine this is going to be Britannia. It is. 2015 is the rarer year for the Britannia resort. Again, a bit more than face value. Not enough to retire on, unfortunately. And there's the DNA double helix. Very pretty design, but as we know, it is a fairly common coin. Right then, let's carry along. Actually, we're doing an edge inscription hunt. We've got plenty of bags to go still. So what we're doing is reading the text on the edge of the coin, because it's unique to the design. Lots of these will say standing on the shoulders of giants, which means that's a definitive Technologies coin. What's that say? Oh, standing on the... There we go. I think that's all we're going to get is Technologies. But if you know your edge inscriptions, you'll be able to spot what commemoratives are in the bag just from the edge inscriptions. Now, I'm pretty good on my circulating edge inscriptions. The non-circulating ones, all those coins that have been minted for collectors and not put into circulation, I'm a bit ropey on. Right, this one says Isambard, Kingdom Brunel, Engineer. That'll be Brunel's portrait. Oops. There we go. A little bit grubby, but that's fine. It's only worth £2 anyway. It's a common coin. Anything more? Oh, Friendship. No! It says Manchester. That'll be a Commonwealth Games. Right. This is very exciting. As long as it's not Scotland, even if it's Scotland, it's a good find, but Scotland's the one we don't want to find again, because we already have Commonwealth Games Scotland. If there's Northern Ireland, that would be the best find. It's Wales! There we go! Wales is second rarest, isn't it? Well, that's phenomenal. There we go. Well, we're adding something new to the book. That's all we can ask. And again, goes to show they are still out there to be found. Well, amazing stuff. We are halfway through the Commonwealth Games set now. We've got the most common and the second rarest. So we now have first and third place to get. This is the abolition of the slave trade. It's a very, very common coin. It is one that quite frequently does the rounds. Someone will list one for a crazy price on eBay and it'll hit the newspaper saying that's what it's worth. No rotation error on that one. But no, so again, it's one of those common ones that there's lots of misinformation. There is a version of it that wasn't put into circulation that is certainly worth more than £2, but chance of finding one then is pretty slim. Brunel's achievements, Archers at Paddington Station. That's the second of the Brunel coins. And there we go. Another Jodie Clark 5th portrait, dated 2016, so I guess a Britannia again. There we go. We found both of the Britannia years that we actively found. There was also, Brunel's portrait. The 2020, was it 2020 and 2021? I've forgotten the years now. There was 2 more years where it has been, the Britannia definitive has been minted for circulation, but they don't seem to have arrived in our change yet. But you never know, at some point they will make it out of the Royal Mint's long store. I know lots of people say it does seem silly that there are still coins with the Queen's portrait on in the long store waiting to go out into circulation. It doesn't make sense for those to be put in circulation, but Brunel's achievements again. And the Active Union. But no, even though there are coins with the Queen's portrait on it still, I've got something to talk about and I keep finding things. There we go, St Paul's Cathedral. No rotation error. And that's fine. Marconi's wireless transmission there. Lovely, lovely stuff. But no, I think, I don't think I know. The Royal Mint and the King apparently are quite keen on it would be a massive waste to melt those coins down and restrike them just because we've changed monarchs. There is no plan to do so, and eventually they will be put out into circulation, and I think that will be a really exciting time, not just because we waited years and years to finally find those coins out in circulation, but it will also mean that the Royal Mint are getting through their backlog of £2 coins, and we could potentially see some new £2 coins struck for circulation. Now, I reckon when that becomes the case, they will make more definitives, because we haven't had the definitive £2 coin in circulation so far, and the new one for 2023, the King's Portrait. And I think there'll be a desire to get those out into circulation, which I get, but I would love it. Even if it's a small order they get, if they could just put a couple more commemoratives out there too, because it's been so long since we had a new commemorative £2 coin to find. I think it'll sort of reinvigorate the £2 coin hunts. Charles Dickens there. That's another one we've got counters for. You'll have seen the counters pop up in the top left throughout the video. I just keep a track of a selection of coins throughout the course of completing the book. So at the end of the video, end of completing the book, we can look at those counters and say, right, this is an idea of what we found in amongst all of these videos, all of these numbers of coins that we've gone through. And every time we start a new book, I change up a few of the counters. But no. An exciting day, a new one for the book. It doesn't happen all that often when we get down to the nitty gritty, the last few that we need. Very dirty one on the end there. Oh, what's going on here? My hand is not working, malfunctioning. Right. Should we do another edge hunt, see if we can rustle up another Commonwealth Games by that? Well, I can already see there's something there. For King and Country, it's going to be an Army Centenary. Or the edge inscription error on the Shakespeare's tragedies. So no, that one's fine. Another for King and Country. It's the Army Centenary once again. Anything more? Oh yeah, something will turn up. Be Charles Dickens. Second time today. And, any more? Oh yeah, united into one kingdom. Act of union. We found loads in that bag. Any more for any more? No. Almost half of that bag were commemoratives. Very nice. Right, let's pop these off to the side so they don't fall down. I've got all the other coins, the definitive, stacked off to the side. So at the end of the video it's nice and easy for me to flick through and see if there are any errors amongst those that I might have missed. But every now and again, clumsy McGee over here knocks down all the piles. It's just a bit of a pain. Okay, nothing in that bag. To be fair, we could find absolutely nothing for the rest of the hunt and I'd still be chuffed that we've found a Commonwealth Games. They don't turn up all that often. As we can see, it's only my second one in all these bags. Another Shakespeare's Tragedies. Piece of work is a man. No Shakespeare histories though, bizarrely. The more common of the three of them. Right then, last bag of the hunt. Now, as we said, been very fortunate today. I'm very, very happy with the results. You never know what could be in the last bag. Now, as usual, you'll find links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come and join me and all the other coin collectors that are on there as well. There's also links to my other social media channels and the PO box address if you want to write into me, and a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. I'm just going to go through the coins now and see if there's any errors we might have missed throughout the hunt. Well then, some exciting finds. We have got two 2010 technology coins. If we flip over you can see we've got a double die obverse. It looks like there's doubling of the letters, especially around this part of the coin, especially the initials of the artist IRB, and on not just on one, but on both of them. So we don't find these errors all that often, and two have turned up in the same bag. I couldn't believe it. I had to double check. I thought I picked up the same coin twice potentially. Of course, new coin for the book. Commonwealth Games Wales, we're halfway complete, although we're missing the rarest one, the Northern Ireland, so maybe not halfway there, but good progress. It's always nice adding a new one into the book. We've got two Commonwealth Games to go, one commemorative and one error variety. In terms of our star finds, for me at least, it'll be the Wales or the double die obverses. Yeah, I think that's a fair choice. But as ever, let me know in the comments what you'd pick as your star find. It's always interesting seeing what coins you guys are liking and why. All it leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.